Right guys, I'm already 2 kills in this gameplay. As you can see, I'm going for my loadout drop. This bit's a bit funny because I don't even get it because I hear enemy soldiers dropping in. This is a funny bit because the other guy weren't obviously paying attention. Killed me, then he thought I run. So he didn't even notice he downed me. So that's one thing I do recommend you pay attention, guy. So that was a cheeky kill for me. Use my self-res, always recommend it in solo. You see I'm using the shot for cover here, so I'm trying to like play it up. Baited him, ran through the building. He's obviously trying to follow me and turned around and spawned on him. But now go for the loadout. If you can hear that, someone's trying to pre-aim me. If you ever get someone trying to pre-aim you from ahead, always try to do the slide and jump because that does throw off aim assist for them. So now I've got ghosts. I always recommend putting ghosts on your class. And if you ever use ghosts, please put a silence on your gun because there's no point using ghosts and shooting with a gun where you're going to show up. I do not recommend that. So as you can see now, I'm covering the shop. I've already got a secure, so I know the game is coming to me now. So if you stay near the shop, the likelihood is everyone's going to try and come towards you. Do not do what I'm doing here, because I know I'm not going to make that kill, but I've just wasted a whole magazine basically. Full sorry for this guy. Now again, notice what I've started doing a lot. Picking up the loot, getting a UAV, popping another UAV, because I do not know why a lot of people aren't using ghosts, so it's only benefiting me. Can now see a car coming, so it's like, don't always go for someone in a car, especially if you can't see the car, because half the time I've done that and tried to throw a C4 and I've noticed I got a trophy. So let them go to where they're going. Again, I think that's the third or fourth people that's just tried to go to a shop. So I do recommend, if you go to a shop, what I've learned is, if I've got a UAV or you're on a car, you're going to show up red on the map driving that. So try and get off and run the last bit so you won't flag up on the screen. Because now that's just enabled me to buy a self-res and another UAV. And I'm like, let me get armor plates. Now because the circle is closing, you're going to soon see I want to move to the other side of the map. So I'm noticing where most people are. See that over there, so I've dropped the marker and I'm like, let me move to that other shop.
You've got gas moving in.
What I do recommend, if you do not have a UAV, always try and grab a bounty, because if you've got ghost on, you will still show up on a bounty. You know, as you can see, my threat level is on 2, so I know it's near me. Let's drop back down to 1. You should see it go back up again. So now I've realised he's either at that shop or he's gonna come. You can only get up on the ladder behind me, so this is a good spot for looking. You can hear the footsteps. And what is he doing? Go to the shop. So even if you had the self-res in that position, guys, would not help you at all. So this is one way I can tell you to improve your gameplay. When you start going for people, it's not good. Look how that guy has now gone for me. But he should have waited and ran around the corner, and he would have caught me trying to go up the building or under the pathway. So now his error is he hasn't got ghost, and I know he's there. So again, I'm like, you know what? Let me go up, because the only way to get me is to follow me up there, unless he had a position, which he obviously, I know he didn't. No, because he hasn't got dead silence, you can hear him running around. And portable radar is the key, because now I know it's 13.8 meters and it can only be down, and I see him coming up. Easy kill. Do you remember, if you're running along rooftops, beware of your snipers. Now imagine I didn't have silencer on, or I was sniping and I didn't have a silencer on. That even if you've got ghosts, any of those shots I would have lit up like a Christmas tree. Now you can see, for example, I haven't got a UAV up, but if you look at the top left, you'll see people flash a red dot. That's because they're not using the silencer.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Now this is one good position to be at. You can see the lines coming towards me, so they have not got a choice but to run towards me.
Move in position. Enemy UAV overhead.
And it's always good sometimes, if you see loot, don't always try and go for the loot and take it. Sometimes just leave it there, because you'll notice other people might not have ammo, they might need money. So as soon as they see loot, the first thing they want to do is just run towards it and start hitting square, 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 and that's when they are not paying attention. Now I heard someone to the right.
Gas is inbound.
I'm thinking, where is he? Now I can hear him on my left side of my headset. So I'm thinking, is he going to come underneath here, or is he going to go on the other way? And again, portable radar helped me out.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Need recon on my position.
UAV entering the AO.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
No, I'm by port. Now do you see that? Look by the shop. Can you see that red dot with an arrow in front of it? He had ghost on because he weren't showing up before, but because he was shooting, he's like, you know, can you see now the UAV is not showing him? But he's got a sniper gun without a silencer on it. So again, I know where he is. I was gonna be cheeky and go around, but I nearly died because I nearly dropped off the map. But now I'm letting the line push me and him, because I know that line's gonna have to come. So we're both gonna have to run towards this white line, white circle. So here he had an advantage, because if I was him, I would have flown behind me because I'm still looking at where he is. And every time you come out of building, try and use your portable radar, because it's what I've started to learn to do, and it makes you a lot better. Now if I didn't do that, I would have come out right in front of this guy, which I'm assuming is a guy that was sniping me. Now I had to rush that because you could see I downed him and I didn't get a full kill, so I knew for a fact he had a self-res. And again, look what happens now. I'm going to push to this circle. I want to go to the shop, use my UAV, try and get more things. But I'm like, nope, let me wait, because surely someone else is going to go there. And again, I don't know what this guy here was doing. Now he weren't paying attention, because he's come out and he's running right where I was shooting at. So when you get hit, if you see a red marker on your left, it means you're getting shot from your left. If you're getting confused and you can't tell, it's because your sensitivity is too high. Now this guy just sprinted across the map and went straight for the shop. But I was thinking he's either going to that shop or the loadout. Now this is where you're going to notice, I'm going to get another kill soon, but after you're going to notice the error I've made. I thought this would get the guy there, but when you put out a kill streak, like position or a cluster, the direction it comes from is the direction that person is when they've put it out on you. So this is where I should have been patient and waited for that line to come back in, because I've got a gas mask. And I should have used it to my advantage, but I was a bit impatient. I thought I could get the kill. Now there's 8 people left. Do not be the guy that's going to be on a quad, because now every 7 players can see you riding in that circle.
Gas is inbound.
And you just get killed like this.
5 remain. Finish the job.
Now this is what I shouldn't have done. I should have let him come round the truck and got him.
Gas is inbound.
Lead recon on my position.
No, first C4 totally missed because it hit the wall. Look at this, couldn't even use a self-res. But if you look at what he was doing, he was taking cover, waiting for me to come around to not waste his bullet. Instant kill, couldn't even res. And what's good is he actually goes on to win the game, which was a good play from him, but didn't go gulag in that one. Very proud of it, but again guys, gotta be patient in the game.